Hello, I am Russell96 and today we are going to be, I am going to be showing you guys how to connect the redstone part of the gate into the building part. We won't really be making the redstone circuit itself, just connecting the different parts of it by running the circuit that goes to the top part up and running the inputs down to the bottom. But I will not be really constructing the redstone, the main circuit of it on this, so I'll leave a link in the description to the actual tutorial for that. But if you just watched the this building, building this section tutorial, you should have something similar to this. I don't think you'll really need to clear out any more room. But the first thing we will be doing is we'll clear out some land. I'm not even sure if I have enough room to actually make the gate on this world. Yeah, I might. Yeah, it looks good. First thing you'll do would be, this is part of the redstone tutorial. I'm just showing you where it would be in comparison to the actual gate. So you would have the line of pistons like you have on the tutorial. Let's get a different block. Let's just use stone. And that would cover that area like that. So that would be where the pistons in the tutorial are. And I would suggest digging out a decent amount of area 1 block below the surface so you have a 2-high walkway. You don't really need, that is a lot of bats, but you don't need all that much room, but I normally make a decent amount of room to work in because I don't like feeling claustrophobic, because it just feels like it makes the building process slower because you don't have as much room to work with. So you want a fairly large area dug out under the towers to make the gate fit. I am going to quickly make the actual circuit so we have something to work off of, and I'll then show you how to connect the different parts in the castle. Well, I guess before I do that I could make the entire gate. So, you can use either iron, you can use any blocks you want, but I prefer to use iron bars and wool. And this particular gate would be 10 by 10 by 2. So it goes up 10 blocks and it's 10 blocks wide. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I like using black wool for the 10th block so it looks like the bars go into a shadow. So I will fill in the rest of the gate and then we'll okay, never mind, I still have one more thing. The pistons push up 2 blocks. So you would go 2 blocks up from flush with the ground, so the gate block would go, this one would be here when it's open, so you want to base the pistons off of there. Let's just replace that, because we won't need that anymore. So what you want to do would be 2 blocks above that block, you would put the layer of downward facing sticky pistons all the way there. Oops, not there. So this would be the next part. You would just watch the tutorial and make it so it would be a 10 block tall gate, and the tutorial explains it better. I think. I made that a while ago. But then you would place the row of normal pistons under that, and you should have a 2 block gap like this. And now I will fill in the rest of the gate and make the main circuit, then we'll connect the different parts. Okay, I have the majority of the redstone made because that is not what this tutorial is about. And all I've done up here is make the lines of redstone that power the top pistons. And you could probably fill that in so there's no gaps. Wait, what? Did I already place that one on over here? Oh, that side wasn't working, that's why that's like that. But fill it up all the way to the top of the pistons, like so. And here is the main circuit body. This will be the input here. and I'll route the input to it later. But for the this part, what you want to do to wire the, I guess, input from the circuit to this part would be follow the tutorial and make this entire redstone part where everything's a mess, and it somehow works, but I don't really know how, by placing all the stuff like this. So that is a block of redstone, then it just goes up like here. Then there's a redstone repeater on 1 tick of delay, and same thing on this side where it's there, there, and there, like so. Redstone, another thing of 1 tick delay. Okay, and what we're going to focus on this part for this tutorial would be getting the wire, the signal from down here to up here. And this is where you want the signal to meet up. So, let's go down here. This is the output for the top part. So what you want to do from there would be to use slabs or really any block you want. It doesn't really matter, but just get up to there from here. And I would probably take this route, one out this way, then one back there. Then what you can do from here is use this wall because you want it to be 1 block away from here, because I've had issues with if there's redstone in this block, it updates the redstone, these pistons, because they're really sensitive to block updates and redstone updates, so you want to stay away from them. That's why the circuit avoids them completely. So once you're in that block, what you want to do is just continue the staircase of upside down slabs all the way to the top like this. And you can just do the placement how I'm doing it, or you can use a different waste block to make the, get them out 1 block away from the wall. Then all you do is just connect the, put redstone on top of the well, I'm not talking well at all today. Put redstone on top of the upside down slabs, and then it should work. So just put a torch on the input switch. That should be open now. And it sounded like it worked. So let's go outside and make sure the gate is closed. How is it raining again? It was just raining like 5 minutes ago. Nope, not toggle. Okay, and as you can see, the gate is not working properly. And when that happens, I guarantee I did not place 1 bit of redstone. Probably the one I missed last time. Oh, there it is. Okay, I did miss 1 piece of redstone. And if that does happen to you while you are building it, just try and troubleshoot it. If it didn't close properly, you know it's a problem with the closing circuit. So, and if it's only one side, you know it's a problem with that side of the closing circuit, so it would be isolated to one of these 2 lines, or this part. So there's a little troubleshooting advice, I guess, but now it should completely and entirely work. So let's just cycle the T flip-flop again, and now it should be properly closed. And voila, that worked. Okay, so now we're going to do the slightly trickier part, and the main reason I made this tutorial. Well, besides from being directly asked to do it, that kind of played a significant role in actually doing the tutorial, but whatever. Fail. But what you want to do, in the building tutorial where I said put the buttons there, make sure it's, well, you don't have to have it symmetrical, you can really put them wherever you want. I just like having the symmetrical design because the building part itself is symmetrical. So you'll have those blocks there, and what you want to do is put redstone there, then stair step down a little bit, then connect those lines. Let's get on this side after placing the redstone. Then just run 1 line of redstone across to meet up with this bit of redstone. And I will make sure that, let's make sure that the furthest one is 15 blocks or less so it doesn't run out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that should be good. If we base it off of that one. Okay, similar concept to the other side. We will be breaking through there. And I'll clear a little bit more area so it's easier to see. But what we want to do is very similar to the other one. Just make a, like, I guess a ladder type thing, only going downward. So how you do that would be, you place a block here. Oh, let's make sure we have all the redstone. You want to use this one, or you can just place a repeater there and have it out a little bit more so it's symmetrical all the way down, but that really doesn't matter. For simplicity's sake, I'll just be doing this. So you put a torch, you go down one block below the torch, place a block there and redstone on top of it, and another torch to the side of that. Same thing, make a 1 block gap, redstone torch, a 1 block gap, a redstone torch, a 1 block gap, redstone torch, that's not a repeater, 1 block gap, a redstone torch, 1 block gap, redstone torch, and we're almost to the bottom. And this is very annoying to do in survival mode, just a heads up about that. It's terrible. Okay, now that we're down here, you have two options of how to get the wire to the input. I will be showing one option because we can't do the other one, but it's either way fairly explanatory, and I'll just do a demonstration of how to really do the other option. And this is more than 15 blocks, so you will need at least 1 repeater, maybe 2. But the option I'll be showing is just keep it on the same level and just route it over like this. And the option you choose really just depends on like the other stuff you have built around it. The option I've already said is the one that just stays on the same level but goes around. The other option would be to staircase, it's not really staircase, but ladder down below this, then go below, then use a redstone torch to power this from below. That looks a little bit neater, but takes up, I believe, 3 more blocks below. So I'll show that design a little bit more in detail after I've done this one. But all you have to do, let's unpower that so we know when the redstone runs out exactly. So you just route the redstone this way until it runs out. Put a repeater. Continue routing it. Easy as that. Nope. Only don't place it there, or that will really mess stuff up. Make sure you do not interfere or cross the redstone lines. Okay, so that should be it. So let's go up and test the buttons to make sure everything works. Let's make it day, set, day. Okay, right now the gate is closed, and let's press the button that was furthest away to make sure it works. And it doesn't. This is why we test things. Okay, so an easy fix to that would just be place a repeater there. Oh, I know what. Might not. Okay, let's break that repeater. I know what I forgot. I never replaced the redstone there. So let's go back up and test it on the furthest button. Okay, you do not need that repeater, which is good. So it's good to save a few resources, so yeah. So now that would be the input, and now I will quickly show you guys what I meant by the downward one. Let's just make a display like this. Well, I guess you could have it 1 block. So these, I know they're not sticky pistons, but it gets the point across. This is, let's get a repeater so we can fully show it. That is the opening the gate part. This would be the new floor you make for the that part. And I'm not sure where the torch staircase thing was in relation to it, but you would just add an extra inverter accordingly. So that would just get down to this floor, then you would just route it below that, like so. You could, I believe it lines up to below that, but it doesn't matter because it's below it. But if it was inverted like that, all you would have to do, well, I believe it has to be inverted like that because this is the floor, so the input to the circuit is this one. So how you route that would you would place a block there with some source of power going into it, with a torch on top, and a block above that. And this is this part of the circuit where it goes into here. I'm just making more of it so you guys have a... Why is it raining so much? That's crazy. But that is that part of the circuit, so you guys can have an idea of where that exactly is, and you just route the redstone underneath the other part of it. So yeah, really easy to do that, and that is really it. Tell me in the tell me in the comments if I missed anything that you would like to know. And I'll have a link to the actual redstone tutorial video in the description, along to the building part of it tutorial. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and that is all for today. See you guys next time.